Hey babes, welcome back to another video. It feels like it's been forever since I've said that. I haven't been doing as much audio as I used to. That's because I've just been really stressed lately. I really don't know why. I've just been more stressed than usual, so I haven't really been feeling up to doing it. So I've done a lot more videos where I just put music behind it. Sorry if you hear scraping. That was my nail scraping against my computer because I was moving it. I don't remember what I was saying before then, and that's really great. I hope I finished my statement. I probably didn't. My memory is really terrible, so sorry for getting off track there. But hi, welcome back here. Hello. So, yes, I'm here doing my voice again. I'm hoping to start doing more voiceovers again. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to work my schedule a little bit better and figure out a way for me to do this. I'm saying a lot. This is great. So, hi. If you're new here, welcome. I'm always this crazy. You'll probably get used to it eventually. Sorry if you hear snapping. That's me fidgeting with things that I find around me because I have ADHD and can't stay focused on one thing for 1 minute. Okay. Sorry. Back to what we're doing. So today I am building another using only blank stuff. So a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago or something like that, I do using only stuff packs for a build. And I was planning on excuse me about that. I was planning on only doing it for the stuff pack, so I didn't have to do every individual stuff pack because I just really didn't want to do that. And I was all like, no, I'll do it for everything. Well, I wasn't like that originally. Originally, I was just like, what if I do a house using only expansion packs? So this is making lots of sense. I hope. I don't know. I'm not very good at making sense. So originally, the video that I was going to record on this lot, I was going to do a thing. I did a bunch of research. Not enough though. I didn't finish the research because I gave up after about 4 hours in total of research. I was gonna do using only items that were added to the base game after its initial launch. So I was like going through the Sims community's news updates, like since the game came out and stuff like that. Originally, I just looked up like things added to the game, to the base game, and like the Caribbean update and the Lunar New Year update and that one update a while back with the stairs and the whatever, all of that stuff. And then I was like, well, there has to be little things like all the gnomes and the Easter egg hunt and the Dia de los Muertos. That's the right one. That it? Day of the Dead. I think I'm saying that right. I'm Tari, apparently. I'm sorry, bruh. So originally I was gonna do that, but then after searching through about 125 pages of news and only getting to about city living, I was done. I was very, very done. I was like, well, I'm so sick of trying to find this stuff, and I wanted to record that day, but I was not going to be able to record the day that I started this if I had kept trying to find those stuff. So I completely bulldozed a lot of all of the work I did, which I kind of regret, I'm not going to lie, but you know what, it's whatever, can't go back now, and decided to do this instead. So this was interesting. So a little bit I'm having a lot of trouble here. I'm very, very sorry. So I also did, like, I used my challenge house. I used a house that I created, like a shell, and I edit it a little bit when I do challenges. It started like a little while back. I only do it, I do it most of the time, not every single time, but I'm gonna start using it more. So it was originally that house, but I changed it up a lot. I did like the outside and the roofing completely off screen and the entire floor plan. I'm sorry if you hear clickings. I'm grabbing things again. I cannot stay focused, and I am truly sorry. Also, you may have already noticed this is a part 1. I don't remember what I was saying, so that's why we moved on. I'm sorry if I didn't complete that might happen a lot in this video. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Frick. So, as you probably noticed, this is a part 1. So usually when I do part 1 and 2s, it's because the video is too long and I don't want to speed it up more than I usually speed it up. But this time, it's not that. I mean, maybe it will be that. I don't know. It probably would end up being that. But I actually did not finish this house. So I started this house back on Thursday, and I finished it, well, finished it loosely. I filmed the rest of this video that you're seeing today, but I did not finish it. So my sister really wanted to watch TV with me. She came in at like almost 4 o'clock saying, Sarah, come watch TV with me. And I was like, oh, I'm not done yet. Let me finish the upstairs and the outside. But then I was building the upstairs. I didn't finish the upstairs, by the way. And my game started getting laggy. I started feeling tired. I started really wanting to watch TV. And I thought that, like, okay, I should just end it now before my build just starts getting bad and I just start placing the essentials. Because that's usually what happens when I start not wanting to build anymore. So I decided to just stop there and that this would be 2 parts. I actually think I decided to stop because of the thought of taking screenshots was too much, but I just decided that I needed to stop. That would be the best thing for me. So I'm splitting this into 2 parts. I'm really hoping that the next part will go out on Sunday, but if it is not out on Sunday, that is because I was not able to finish it or take the screenshots because I just was still feeling way too about it, or I just didn't have time. I slept really late today just because I wanted to get myself some more sleep. I usually wake up every day at 7:12, take my meds, go back to sleep. I did not do that today. I did set my alarm for 7:12, but I decided that I was just going to sleep in, and I did, and I set my alarm for 10, and then turned it off and went back to sleep, which usually I have not. I don't think I've slept past 10 since, like, late May, early August. Not August. Late April, early May. There we go. I figured it out. Don't worry. I don't know where I am, but it must be a different planet if I thought May and August were next to each other. Good try, Sarah, but you didn't. So, yeah. So I slept a lot later today, so I got a later start as well as my game updated. My game, when I tried to update my game for that update that came out a couple weeks ago with the smaller light and whatever, I thought it worked, and then I went into my game to try to find the light, and it wasn't there, and I was like, I swear my game updated, but I guess it didn't because Origin shut down or whatever, and I just kept forgetting to update my game before I opened it until this morning when I was like, okay, now I'm gonna update my game. So I went to go update my game. By the way, this was way later than I usually start. Usually I start opening The Sims between like 9:30 and 11:30. Today, I went to go open The Sims at almost 1 o'clock, and then it took until 1:45 for me to actually open The Sims, because it took a while for my game to update. It was patching a bunch of files, and that's why. So, yeah. Also, I don't remember if I cut it out or not. Oh, I cut out the part of me decorating the kitchen with the other stuff, and then, so at one point, I know this already passed for you, but I'm seeing it on my video, so that's why I'm talking about it. So at one point, I realized that the kitchen stuff was garbage, and I hated it. I hate that city living kitchen stuff, and only the counters came with what's it called, island living. So I did the kitchen base game, and then later on in the video, you'll see that I decided to not do that. Actually, I've already seen that part. I'm not actually sure. Maybe you're seeing that now. I really don't know what you're seeing because I'm looking at me building with the base game kitchen stuff. I like I said at the beginning, this was a no base game, just expansion pack one, but then I was like, I want this house to look good, so I'll do base game. And then I decided not to do that, so I redid the kitchen with just the expansion pack ones, and I really like the shape of this house, so I may end up redoing it the way that I originally envisioned it. So yeah, let me know if you'd be okay with that, because I'd be really interested in that. I also think I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, I don't know what I'm on about. Also, you may see me trying to get like a, I don't remember what it's called, but trying to delete the floor between the entrance of the entranceway of the first floor and like the stair-y place that I had fenced off. That's because I think it's like a bug or something, because I know it works, but for some reason it just wasn't working my game. I played around with everything. I even tried it after the update multiple times, and it just wasn't working. I tried different things. I tried enclosing the room, all these different stuffs, and I just couldn't figure it out. So let me know if you've been having trouble with that too, and if it's like a bug or something, because I'm honestly not sure. But yeah, so the little beep bop beep boop. So I didn't mention this yet. Then the basement, and then tomorrow side and shots. So there are no screenshots. I didn't take screenshots for this. It disappoints you. Still in the living room or like the office or whatever. Are you guys? It's like the office. Okay. So, I was gonna say something and I really don't remember what it was. Oh, I was about the basement, so it doesn't really matter, you know. Never mind. Beep beep bop. Good job, Sarah. You tried. I'm very sorry about that. So, I had something to say. Oh, also, I think that next Saturday I'm gonna do this with the base game one. I think for that one I'm gonna do a Victorian house just because there's a lot of that stuff. There's like the Strangerville stuff, and then there's the like, what's it called? The vampire stuff, and those have a lot of Victorian stuff. So I think we could do like a Victorian home. This one, what I was imagining was sort of like a New England 70s mixture home. You'll see in the basement the real like 60s 70s type look with all like wood paneling and kitchen stuff, and there's a lot of orange and blue, and I thought it looked kind of 70s. I wanted this to be like an older house, probably from like the 50s to 70s. I know that's not that old, but like it's not like a just built house, you know, that they started renovating but haven't renovated fully. So they renovated like almost the whole upstairs and some of the downstairs, but most of it has not been renovated yet. So yeah, and yeah. Also, the wallpapers and floorings. The flooring wasn't that bad, but the wallpaper was so disappointing. You can see that in most of the video, I use the like concrete wall thing that comes with, what's it called? Bruh. I can't even. Eco Lifestyle. I used that a lot just because it kind of, if you squint, looks like plain paint. So I use that a ton. I also really got upset that the cats and dogs wallpaper with the woods didn't match the woods. Like it didn't have enough swatches. It had like a blue one, a red one, a light wood one, a white one, and then a brown one, and that's it. But it's like a lighter brown than the floor was, and it made me so upset, and I'm still kind of angry about it thinking about it now. So yeah, do. So this house is a lot bigger than my challenge house usually is. I wanted to make it a lot bigger. I want to do a bunch of houses that are in this style, like some big, beautiful, like houses that are sort of in this style to go along, like, and just make like a whole little neighborhood. So let me know what you think about that. Actually, don't. I mean, you can. Don't let me stop. Don't let me stop you. But like, you don't have to because I'm gonna do it anyway. Just to let you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Also, if you're wondering, this, I know we're way past this, but at the beginning and actually about now too, I was playing around a lot with like the placement of the door and all that stuff and the placement of everything. That is because when I was doing the floor plan of the downstairs and actually of the upstairs, I had the wall height on small on the main floor, but then right before I started filming, I changed it to medium height. So then when I went into the building, the stairs were obviously a lot further, a lot closer to where I originally placed the door than they were when I was doing the floor plan. So I had trouble figuring out where to put everything. So that's why I was fiddling around with that a lot. So yeah, I ended up putting like all these closety stuff in the actual closet, which is good job, Sarah. That was great English. 10 out of 10. You go, girl. I don't know why I can't speak anymore. I don't know why I'm going so fast either. Like, you can calm down a little, Sarah. Okay, great. I also want to thank you all for all the support and stuff, all the comments and likes and whatever. It really, I know that I do this a lot. That's because I'm not really good at like, you know, commenting back. That's why I always just heart it so you know that I've seen it. Because unless it's something that I can really easily just say, you know, like thanks to, or use like the auto reply thing and it makes sense, that comes with YouTube. If you don't know, you can just like auto reply. It comes up with some phrases that's like, thanks, exclamation point, smiley face. You're the best. Yeah, I know, right? It does little things like that. I only use those very, very occasionally if it's not like super duper easy for me to just say like thanks and like a heart, then I usually don't respond to the comments. But I always heart them so you know that I've seen them. That's just because I'm not really good at like expressing myself, using words, replying to that kind of stuff. So I always heart them so you know that it's been seen by me. So yeah, I think I don't know where I was going with that, but I wanted to say it because I'm a lot better at saying things than I am at writing things. That I really do appreciate it, and I love reading your comments. When I see there's a new comment, it's like the funnest part of my day. I swear. So yes, also if you have any build suggestions, anything you'd like me to see, anything you'd like me to try, I'd love to hear what you'd want to see because I don't know, I just am I'm always interested in people. I'm always interested in like what people like, how people act, what people think, how they think differently from me, like what goes on in their mind. So let me know, because I know what kind of houses I like. I like family homes that are really like cozy and comfy, and there's lots of space to like chill. And it has bar stools in the kitchen because the kitchen has an island, and you just like hang out there, and you can sit on the bar stools and talk to your mom while she's in the kitchen, and and you can like lay out on the couch and play video games, and then your sister will come over and like tap and like push you on your shoulder and say, "When's my turn?" And you'll be all like, "In 5 minutes, Sally. I'm playing right now. Go away, get your own PlayStation." I don't know where I was going with that, but I think I just entered a whole new realm, and I'm gonna come back to reality, I promise. But I just like, I'm the kind of person who like, as I build, I imagine like what like scenarios of what would happen in there, like, oh, they would use this and they'd sit here, and like, oh, this is just a place for guests, oh yeah, this is the toddler in this house always has to sit in this specific chair at dining meals. Oh, the teenager always sits in this chair, obviously, and if anybody else tries to sit in the chair, they storm upstairs and won't eat at the dinner table. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore, and I really need to calm down. But yeah, so I think we're in the basement now. I'm actually not sure. My video is less in the audio. My computer's been acting up, so and I'm getting, it's getting a little bit better. I fixed it a little bit, but it's still not perfect. Still, if it sounds like because I mumbled finish my word, which it did pick up. So downstairs, I wanted to make it like it was its own separate house. That happens sometime in basements. But unfortunately, the way I put it, I couldn't put any windows in the house. Also, I made it like, there's like a kitchen area, and then I made like this playroom that would have been the living room area. And then there's like a bathroom, and then there's a hallway that goes to 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, blah, 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 blah. I like doing that, like the separate little home thing in the basement, because in the house that I grew up in when I was really young had one of those, like we had a kitchen downstairs, it had bedrooms, and it had like a space for a living room and all that stuff. Like it had its own space, and like it could be like, like a guest house, but it was your basement, one of those things where people rent out your house, whatever those, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't need to keep explaining it. So I wanted it to sort of be like that, but unfortunately, because of where I put the basement, I couldn't put any windows in. So what I did this thing where I did like little bump outs. I know you're not seeing this right now. Sorry, I had to cough there for a second because I've been talking so fast. I know you're not seeing this right now, but you will in a second. Oh, I did like little bump outs, or maybe you have already seen it. I'm not actually sure, but I don't think you have. I did. I'm actually going to tell you what the bump outs now are now, I promise. So I did little bump outs of like a one tile wide, and then some amount long, like between 1 and 4 wide, a room where I put blue wallpaper and then like a bunch of those really bright lights from Get to Work, and then a window there, so it's like a fake outside, and I imagine there's like a separate switch that you can turn it on when it's supposed to be day and turn it off when it's supposed to be night. And it actually gave me this cool idea of making like a whole house, but it's underground, but like it has all those things around it, so it looks like it's outside, so like the family doesn't know that it's underground. And I thought that was such a cool idea. I'm gonna figure out how to make it work, and I'm gonna do it. It's The Sims, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry that I'm talking so fast. It's what I do when I'm nervous and excited and I just think really, really fast. So, yeah, if you're not picking any of this up, I'm very, very sorry. I talk really, really fast. So, I also put in one of the rooms. So, I didn't imagine it like they would use the, like, another house basement as, like, another house. I imagined that they just use it as a basement, similar to how in the house I was talking about, we just used it as a basement. We didn't, like, rent it out or anything, whatever. At least I think it was. Maybe it didn't have a stove and it was just supposed to be a bar area. I don't really remember. Okay, Mom, you can correct me. But as I was trying to say, so the basement, it has a playroom instead of a living room, you know, and then it does have one guest bedroom, and then the other bedroom, which would have been like the master bedroom, I turned into a sleepover room. So in the house we have now, we have a sleepover room, meaning we have a guest room in the basement, but it has the old mattresses that me and my sister had on our bunk bed back when we lived with our aunt a while ago, and it just has the mattresses there. So like what we do when we have people over to sleep over, or we used to do this a lot more than we do now, but we'd lay the mattresses out, and so we could have like 4 people sleep down there because they are 2 single mattresses, and there's the double bed that's already down there. And then we also ended up getting like some couch cushions to a couch that we don't know where it is, but you could lay those out, and a smaller person, a younger kid, probably like or younger, could also lay out and sleep on those. So we called it the sleepover room because it had extra beds. So I also did one of those in this. But I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, I found the clicky thing again. I'm sorry. If you've been keeping up with this, honestly, round of applause for you. Just like, good job. Because I don't know if I'm keeping up with this. I'm talking so fast. I swear, I just sped up the video, not the audio, but if apparently, good job, Sarah. Do we have a sneak peek for the week? No, because I don't have Thursday's video filmed, because I'm going to do that. But on Tuesday, Tuesday's video is going to be great. I came up with this idea, and I was like, yes. And then as I was finishing it, I was like, bruh, I really need toddler stuff to do this. So that's actually why we got toddler stuff. We got toddler stuff like a couple weeks ago, and I really wanted toddler stuff because of that. But yeah, so you're going to see that on Tuesday. Please stay tuned for it because it's going to be amazing. I'm so proud of it. It's kind of quirky. It's not like one of those things where, wow, how did you build that? It's more of like a, whoa, I didn't really think of that. Or at least I hope you didn't. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, or at least found a way to enjoy this video. Sorry if the audio is a little messed up. I already said that. Good try, Sarah. You tried so hard, but it doesn't even matter. Take a breath. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all had a good time. I hope I hope you all had a good week and have a good week next week. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, and if not, on Monday for part 2 of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment because I love reading them, and I will see you all the next time. Bye!